CeeLo dude, he straight knew it. Blue eyes, crazy. Okay, so what I've been doing tonight is I put these packages together. I have raffle tickets, I have fun money, I have all this really cool stuff that will eventually be redeemable at God's theme park, given it ever happens. Oh, y'all people just be missing the bus and the train and the planes and the automobiles. John Hughes, I love you. So I go to these bus stops, and I got to the point where, like, I've packaged things to where I can just swank them right out my window. I try not to do it so much during the day because sometimes I get so invested in where it is I'm supposed to be going that I don't pay attention to the surroundings, and that's how I've gotten into trouble a lot of the time. Doing something so freaking peculiar, so Jesus-like, that people don't understand it, and they're like, what's this girl doing, you know? What up? What up? So I go to bus stops, I go to laundromats, I go to the car wash, I go to payphones, I go to all of the places that poor people go. And considering the fact that my family and I live in the poorest county in the state of Washington, the things that I do give people hope. And I'll tell you a real quick story. I had this filmed and documented as well. I'm calling it the first documentary, first and second sleep, I guess. But there was this girl who would go to one of the thrift stores, and she would talk to Dorothy, and evidently she suffered really, 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 really severe depression, bipolar 2. I had gone out to these remote areas by lakes, by rivers. I love going by bodies of water to leave things, because a lot of times people go there to soul search, and you can ask Gina Griggs about how she tracked me down, because she had to know who it was that left that message in that gallon bottle at Loomis Lake. She's been a really good little trooper as far as I'm concerned, and she's lost her dad recently, so I haven't really laid on her and everything, but she does what she can. She's got 4 kids, and she has this really great job she evidently loves right now. But to get back on point, I've gone to these places where the impoverished are, and this girl evidently found an angel statue or something that I had left somewhere. No markings on it, no way of getting a hold of anyone, and she went back to the thrift store where it came from and told Dorothy that she was healed, that she was better, that she was fine, that she was going to be okay because she found something that her angel had left her. And I gotta tell you, you know, I don't do it for the thank yous, but they still feel good when they come in. And to know that something so simple and so pure in design and intention could literally transform an individual permanently from a state of complete and utter ruins inside to revived. That was, to me, one of the biggest ways that I've ever felt so good about my return on investment. It's not because I want all this money, and it's not because I want glory and riches and fame. God's going to give me those things because I don't want it. I turn around and basically turn out 90% of the things people give me, I give back somehow. 2, 3, 10, 20 people are affected. You just never know. You never know unless you just go out there and do it. And you know, and the thing is that there's been a lot of things that I've done that people couldn't really grasp. They couldn't put a stamp on it. And the things that we don't understand typically are the things that we fear the most. And so the intention and the passion that I had for the things that I was doing was so gripping that there were people that just didn't understand it, and so they feared it. And what do you do when you're scared of something? You call 911, and that's the worst thing you can frickin' do. The absolute worst thing you can frickin' do if you really care about someone, or if you want to screw them over, call 911 and falsify a police report. But I will say this, all of the people who Somebody's walking towards me with I think he's taking a walk. I think I've seen this guy before. I have seen this guy before. Anyway, sometimes you just have to be fearless and say, I don't know what the ramifications are going to be or the consequences, but if God's telling me to do it, it can't be wrong. And that's the best lesson I could give. Hello. This guy's walking, dude. He's got a freaking camera or a flashlight on his head. Sorry, I've been fighting a cold. Oh, don't feel good. So, these have cards in them. An 8 and a 2, a 9 and an ace. All of these cards that I put in these bags add up to the number 10. Because what I'd like to see happen is a 3-day festival. The World Day of Prayer is going to be taking place in Indonesia this year, 2013, from May 17th through the 19th, I believe. I want the vendors, I want everyone in the freaking world to get up to Ocean Park, Washington, hold a 3-day revival festival, get this town going in the shape that it needs to be, and then kaboom, I'd be bailing out and breaking out and doing what I need to do. I can't leave here until my work is done. And again, like I've said, I was sent. I was not simply chosen. So what I do is I take the gifts with the candy and the ribbons and the message and the cards. There you go. And let's...
3 days after Thanksgiving.
Name. James calls me Thunder. I'm the bitch that goes, what? Blow that freaking trumpet, kids. Blow that trumpet, Christopher. Haha. Woo! Alright, let's move on.